season replays, fantasy drafts, ultimate creative leagues, and what if tournament. It's Coffee Cup Games with the coach, DKM. Hey, this is Coach DK with Coffee Cup Games. Hope you guys are having a good one. We are continuing our series in our March Madness tournament using the top 68 World Series champions based on their winning percentage. And in the Ash bracket, which is where we currently are, it has been filled with upsets as the number 17 Chicago White Sox not only beat the 1960 Pittsburgh Pirates, but also beat the 1909 Pittsburgh Pirates. The Yankees from 38 beat the Cincinnati Reds. The 61 Yankees were the only team to win as a higher seed as they beat the 54 New York Giants. And then in our last game, the 49 Yankees in extra innings beat the 1911 Philadelphia Athletics. Today, we are going to have the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics, the number 2 seed in the bracket, with 104 wins and 46 losses, taking on the number 15 seed, the 2017 Houston Astros. The Houston Astros in 2017 won their very first World Series in franchise history. They were led by American League MVP Jose Altuve and possessed one of the greatest offenses in all of Major League Baseball history as they led the league in runs scored, batting average, slugging percentage, and on-base percentage. The 1929 Philadelphia Athletics was one of the most dominant teams ever in baseball, winning the American League pennant by 18 games. They were led by Lefty Grove, the southpaw pitcher who led the league in strikeouts and in ERA. But they were not without their offense as they had future Hall of Famers Mickey Cochrane, Jimmy Foxx, and Al Simmons. So who's going to win this game between our most current team so far, the 2017 Houston Astros, or will it be the Philadelphia Athletics from 1929? Let's check out the starting lineups. For the 2017 Houston Astros, they will have Springer in right field leading them off. Bregman, the third baseman, will be batting second. Altuve, the second baseman and American League MVP, will be batting third. Correa, the shortstop, will be batting fourth. Reddick, the left fielder, will be batting fifth. Gurriel, the first baseman, will be batting sixth. McCann, the catcher, will be batting seventh. Marisnick, the center fielder, will be batting eighth. And on the mound will be Justin Verlander. And for the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics, they're going to have Bishop, the second baseman, leading them off. Haas, the center fielder, is going to be batting second. Mickey Cochrane, the catcher, is batting third. Al Simmons, the left fielder, is batting fourth. Jimmy Foxx, the first baseman, is batting fifth. Miller, the right fielder, is going to be batting sixth. Dykes, at shortstop, will be batting seventh. And Hale will be batting eighth, playing third base. And on the mound will be Lefty Grove. So there's the lineups, and now let's go ahead and jump into the action. And welcome to the game. We are in Oakland, California. It is a nice day. Obviously, since the Athletics are the better seed as a number 2 seed, we are using the Athletics 2023 ballpark, which is Ring Central Coliseum. Lefty Grove on the mound, Springer up to bat. Here's the pitch, and it is going to be a walk issued by Lefty Grove, as it was a 3-6, a walk on the hitter's card, and now Bregman is up. Bregman's going to be strikeout. A strikeout on the pitcher's card, and now Jose Altuve is up. Jose Altuve is going to hit a fly ball to Haas in center field, and that's going to be 2 down. And now Correa is up, and he needs a 1-3 for a home run. It's going to be a 9, so it's going to be good enough for a double. Springer has a chance to score from first. It's a 1-17 chance from the score. We are not going to throw it home. We're going to stop Correa from advancing, so he's going to end up on second. But the Houston Astros do get an immediate run in the first, and now Reddick is up. Reddick up the bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Jimmy Foxx at first, and that's going to end the inning. But the Astros do get 1 run early in the game. And now we go into the bottom of the first where we have Justin Verlander going against Bishop, the second baseman. He hit .232, not much of a leadoff man. And Verlander with a strikeout on the hitter's card. So now Haas is up. The center fielder hit .313 with 16 home runs as we get into their big offense. And now he's going to hit a ground ball to Altuve. That's going to be 2 down. And now Mickey Cochrane, the catcher, is up. And he's going to hit a ground ball to Altuve, who has to make a play. And Altuve, with a range of 2, errors of 12, does make the play. And that's going to be a quick 1-2-3 inning as the Athletics do not answer back. And we go into the top of the second with Lefty Grove going against Gurriel, and he's going to hit a ground ball to Bishop. That's going to be 1 down, and now catcher McCann is up. He needs a 1-4 for a triple. It's going to be a 10, so that's just going to be a fly out to right field as he pulls this one to Miller. That'll be 2 down, and now Marisnick is up, and he's going to be strikeout. A strikeout for Lefty Grove to end the top of the second. Here we are, bottom of the second, Verlander going against Simmons, the left fielder. He's going to hit a ground ball to Altuve. That's going to be one down. And now Jimmy Foxx is up, and that's going to be a strikeout. Second strikeout for Justin Verlander. And now Miller is up, the right fielder, who hit 335 with 8 home runs. He's going to ground ball back to Verlander, who has to make a play, and it's going to be a single. And Verlander rushes the throw, throws it over Correa, so Miller is going to end up on second base on the throwing error. So he's in scoring position, and now Dykes is up, the shortstop, and he's going to be strikeout. So Verlander with another strikeout to get out of that one after he himself made the throwing error to keep the inning alive, but he is able to get out of it with no damage done. Top of the third, Verlander's going to be leading it off, going against Lefty Grove, and that's going to be a strikeout. So Lefty Grove with his third strikeout. Now top of the order, here's Springer. He's going to rip a single after getting on base in the first with a walk and scoring. So with one down, Springer's on base. Bregman's up. He's 0 for 1. He's going to be strikeout. The second time, Bregman is struck out. Now Jose Altuve, the American League MVP, is up, and he's going to rip a single into left field. That's going to put Springer to second. Altuve is going to end up on first, and now Correa is up. He's 1 for 1 with a double that scored that run. He needs a 1-6. It's going to be a 3.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
So that is going to end up being a single, and now loading the bases up in the top of the third with 2 down. Josh Reddick is up. The right fielder hit 351 with 13 home runs. So not somebody we want to be going against, and he needs a 1 for a single. The rest is going to be a line out, and it will be a line out to Bishop at second. So we get out of that inning, and that could have been really, really bad for us. So we're going to go into the bottom of the third. We got Hale, the third baseman, our number 8 hitter, leading us off. He hit 277. He's going to hit a fly ball to Reddick. He's got a range of 2. He has to make a play, and whoopsies, he is not able to as that falls off of his glove. And Hale is going to end up on second with a 2-base error, and that is going to put a runner in scoring position with no outs. Lefty Grove is up. Lefty Grove, we are going to go ahead and bunt to try to put that runner all the way 90 feet from home plate, and it works out successfully. So that's going to be 1 down. We have Hale on third. Bishop, our leadoff man, coming off the bat. He needs a 1-7 on the pitcher's card. It's going to be a 6. So a 1-7 would have been a single. The rest would have been a ground out, and he does get the 6 on the 20-die roll. So that is going to tie the game up at 1 apiece. Bishop's on first. Now Haas is up. He's 0 for 1. He's going to hit a fly ball to center field to Springer, who has to make a play. And the center fielder does make the play, range of 2, error of 1. So Bishop stays at first, and now Mickey Cochrane's up. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out the last time at bat, and this time he's going to draw a walk. So runners on first and second. We got Simmons coming up. He hit 383 back in 1929. He had 34 home runs. Can he do something here? He's going to hit a fly ball to center field as he's not able to get a hit. He will be 0 for 2. So after 3, we have a tie ball game as the 2017 Astros have 1 run on 4 hits. They have committed 2 errors so far in this game. And the 29 Athletics have 1 run on 2 hits and have not committed an error so far. If you're still watching this video, first of all, let me just say thank you. I really would appreciate, though, if you would go ahead and hit the thumbs up, like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And lastly, during any time in this video, go ahead and leave any comments, questions, or snide remarks in the comments section down below. Now let's jump back into the action between the 2017 Houston Astros and the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics. Top of the fourth, Correa is up, the first baseman at 299 with 18 home runs. He needs a 1-3 for a triple. 20-die roll is going to be a 3. He is going to end up on third. And now McCann is up. The catcher hit only 241, but had 18 home runs. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball to Bishop. Bishop has to make a play. He keeps Gurriel at third, throws it to Foxx at first for the force out, and that's going to be 1 down, and now Marisnick is up, the left fielder. He is 0 for 1 today, and that's going to be a huge strikeout by Lefty Grove, the 5th strikeout of the game, and now we get to go against the pitcher, Verlander. Probably the only thing we don't want is a column 6 because the pitcher's card is where his hits are. Let's see what we get. We get a 4. It's going to be a ground ball to Dykes at short, who has to make a play, and Dykes with a range of 2 is able to make the play. And that's going to end the inning as they lead the inning off with a triple, but then they're not able to have him score. So Lefty Grove comes through in the clutch, and the score remains 1 apiece. Bottom of the 4th. Jimmy Foxx up the bat. He had 33 home runs, hit 354, and he's going to be strikeout. The 4th strikeout for Justin Verlander. There's a lot of strikeouts so far in this game. Here's Miller. He's 1 for 1. He's going to get on base again, this time with a walk. We're going to try to see if we can steal. Can he get a good lead? He does. It's going to be a 1-14 to be safe.
He's safe.
We're going to roll a 13, so he will be safe at second base. So he is in scoring position with 1 down. And now the shortstop Dykes is up. He had 327 with 13 home runs. He's going to ground ball to Correa, who's going to keep Miller at second, take the out at first. 2 down, and now Hale's up. He's 0 for 1. He got on base because of the air. He needs a 1-18 for a single. It's going to be a 9, but it is not going to be hard enough that Miller can advance and score. So now Lefty Grove, our pitcher's up. Now, he is not a bad hitter. He had 262. And so to see what he can do here, and unfortunately, it's going to be a strikeout. A 3-5 on the hitter's card. And unfortunately, that was a strikeout. So both pitchers have 5 strikeouts after 4 innings. And now Springer is up to lead off the top of the 5th. The top of the order. And he is going to hit a ground ball to Bishop at second. That's going to be 1 down. And now Bregman's up. He's 0 for 2. He's going to draw a walk after being struck out twice. And so now he's on first, and now Altuve's up. He's 1 for 2. He did have a single his last at bat. He's going to hit a ground ball to Bishop's left. Bishop's going to throw it to Foxx at first, allowing Bregman to take second, but that will be 2 down. And now Correa's up. He's 2 for 2 with a double and a single. He's going to hit a ground ball to Bishop, who has to make a play. And Bishop, with that incredible range, makes the play. And again, the Astros leave a runner in scoring position, and that's going to end the inning as we go into the bottom of the 5th with the score still tied at 1 apiece. Here's Bishop. He's 1 for 2. He's going to lead off the inning with a single over top of the second baseman. And so he's on base, and now Haas is up. The center fielder hit 313 with 16 home runs. He is going to need a 1-8 for a home run. And we are going to roll a 5, so that is going to be a 2-run shot by the center fielder. Haas coming through, giving us the lead, 3-1, and now the inning's not over. There's still no outs, and now we got 3 Hall of Famers coming up the bat. Here's Mickey Cochrane. He's going to hit a ground ball to Correa at short. That's going to be 1 down, and now Simmons is up. He's 0 for 2. He needs a 1-6. It's going to be a 17, so that'll be a line out right to short, and so that's going to be 2 down, and now Jimmy Foxx is up. He's been struck out twice. He's going to draw a walk, so he is on base, and now Miller's up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. He's going to get his second walk so far. So with 2 outs, we get runners on first and second, and now Dykes, our shortstop's up. He had 327. He is unfortunately going to hit a ground ball as Correa again gets an out, throws it to second for the fielder's choice, and that's going to end the inning. But we do add 2 runs and now lead this game 3-1. Top of the 6th, Lefty Grove with a little bit of a lead going against Josh Reddick. And Josh Reddick is 0 for 2, but this time he's going to hit a ground ball up the middle, gets through. That's going to be a single, and now Correa is up. He is 1 for 2 with a triple. He needs a 1-6. It's going to be a 15, so that'll be a line out to Dykes at short. That's going to be 1 down. And now McCann is up. He's going to hit it to Dykes. He's going to throw it to Bishop at second. He's going to fling it back over to Foxx for a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play as we go into the bottom of the 6th, leading 3-1. Hale is going to be up the bat, a number 8 hitter, the third baseman at 277 with 1 home run. He is going to be strikeout. Verlander's 6th strikeout of the game, and now the pitcher Lefty Grove is up. He's 0 for 1, and he's going to be strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for Verlander, and now he's going to be going against the top of the order, Bishop, second baseman, who only hit 232, is 2 for 3 today. He has an RBI. Can he continue getting on base? He's going to hit a ground ball to Altuve, who has to make a play. Altuve with a range of 2 does make the play, so a 1-2-3 inning. As we go into the 7th, the score is 3-1. Houston Astros from 2017 have 1 run on 6 hits, have committed 2 errors. And the 1929 Philadelphia Athletics have 3 runs on 5 hits, have not committed an error so far in this game. Back to the action, top of the 7th, Lefty Grove going against the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters. Maris Nick is up. He's the left fielder, hit 243 with 16 home runs, and he's going to be strikeout. So the 6th strikeout for Lefty Grove, and now Verlander, the opposing pitcher, is up, and they are going to bring in Gonzalez, the pinch hit. A good decision in my opinion. Current pitchers are not known for being on the pitch late into games. Gonzalez hit 303 with 23 home runs, so a good opportunity here and a good pinch hitter. And he is going to come through as he pulls this one down the line. Is going to go all the way back to the wall. Simmons chases it down. Foxx stands up at second base with an easy double. So with one down, we got Springer coming up, the center fielder. He hit 283 with 34 home runs. And that's going to be a strikeout. Lefty Grove with his 7th strikeout. And now Bregman is up. He hit 240 with 19 home runs. He is going to rip a shot into the gap of right center field. It's going to be a double. Go! As Bregman beats the throw coming in, and that is going to score Gonzalez from second. And so the lead has been cut in half, and now it's 3-2. And now Lefty Grove going against MVP Jose Altuve, who is 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball to Dykes, who does not have the best range. But Dykes, with an incredible play, makes it and picks it up and throws it to get Altuve out at first base by a step. And so we get out of the inning, and the Astros again leave a runner in scoring position. But the score is now 3-2 as we go into the bottom of the 7th. Haas is up. He's the one that had that 2-run home run in his last at bat in the 5th. As the Astros bring in Peacock to take over the game. And Haas with another big hit is going to rip a shot over the center fielder. It is going to be off the wall, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Haas. And he's on second with now Mickey Cochrane, the Hall of Fame catcher, coming up. He's over 2. He has a walk, and he's going to get another walk. So we have 2 runners on. And now we got Al Simmons coming up, who's over 3, but he did hit 365 with 34 home runs. Here's the pitch by Peacock, and he's a 1-16 for a single. It's going to be a 17.
Oh, come on!
So that is going to end up being a line out to Correa at short. So that's going to be 1 down, and now Jimmy Foxx is up. He's been on base once with a walk. He struck out twice. He hit 354 with 33 home runs. Can he come through for us? And he's going to be issued a walk. So the bases are loaded with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. The infield is in to go against Miller, who is 1 for 1. But has been walked twice, so he has gotten on base every time. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be an opposite field single. Reddick gets there, has to run a little bit. Miller's going to end up on first. 2 runs are going to score. As Haas scores from third, Cochrane scores from second, and Miller with 4 RBIs in this game. So Miller with a clutch hit with 1 down in the bottom of the 7th. To give us 2 more runs, and now we lead 5-2, and now Dykes is up the shortstop. He's 0 for 3, and he's going to rip a shot into center field. It's going to land on the warning track. Foxx is going to score, obviously easy. Miller, who has a 16 run rating, has a chance to score. It is a 1-12. We're going to go ahead and send him. The throw is coming home. We're going to send the trailing run. We're being aggressive. They are not going to cut it off. And it's going to be safe at home as Miller scores, and Dice goes to third as we add another 2 runs in the inning and now lead 7-2. Hale is now up. He is 1 for 3, and he's going to rip a single. Peacock comes in the 7th and has given up 5 runs, and he's still on the mound. And now Lefty Grove is up to bat. He's 0 for 2. He's going to draw a walk. Why are they leaving Peacock in here? I have no idea.
Who's coaching this ball club?
So now Bishop is going to come to bat. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI. He needs a 1-2 for a triple. It's going to be a 16. It's good enough for a single. Lefty Grove goes to third base. Hale scores from second. And Bishop's safely on first with an RBI. And now Haas is up. We went all the way through the lineup. Haas is 2 for 4 with a home run. And Haas is going to hit a line drive to Correa. So that's going to be the second out. And now Mickey Cochrane's up. He's been walked twice. He has scored a run. He's going to get a ground ball to Bregman, who's going to throw it to second for the force out. But we scored 6 runs in that inning and lead this one 9-2. Lefty Grove is over his pitch count, so we're going to go ahead and pull him with a nice, comfortable 7-run lead. And so we're going to bring someone else to take over the game and hopefully finish this one out. So we decided to go with Rube Wahlberg. The good thing is the 1929 Athletics had a bunch of good pitchers, so we had a lot of options, but we decided to go with the southpaw. in the top of the 8th inning. He's going to be going against Correa, who's going to be leading them off. The shortstop hit .315 with 24 home runs. He's 2 for 3 today. He does have a double that did score a run. And he is going to draw a walk on the hitter's card at 1-7, which was a walk on Correa's card. And now Reddick is up. Reddick is going to get a 1-9 for a double. The rest is a single, and they roll a 20-die roll of a 1. So a guaranteed hit there. That's going to put runners on second and third. Not a good start by Wahlberg, and now Correa is up. He is 1 for 3. He has a triple. He's going to draw a walk.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
So the bases are loaded with no down, and now McCann is up. The catcher at .241 with 18 home runs. They're trying to get something started. He's going to lift one into right field to Miller. And so that should be good enough for a play at home. Miller makes the catch. Reddick is tagging up at second. He is going to advance to third. They have runners on the corners. 1 down. Marisnik is up. He's 0 for 3. He's going to rip a double over Haas. So that is going to easily score Reddick. Gurriel is going to stop at third as they score 2 runs now and have 2 guys in scoring position with only 1 out. They have Peacock, the pitcher, coming up. After giving up 6 runs, I'm sure they're going to go ahead and bring in a pinch hitter. And they will, as A.J. Hinch, the manager, brings in Tyler White to pinch hit. Wahlberg not looking good so far. He is going to strike out the pinch hitter White, so that's going to be 2 down, and now Springer is up. Center fielder had 34 home runs, and he's going to draw a walk. So the bases are loaded again, and now with 2 down, Bregman comes up. He hit .240 with 19 home runs. He has a double already. He's going to ground ball to Dykes, who does not have very good range, but Dykes comes through for us in the clutch defensively. And we're going to end a very rough-looking inning as they only scored 2 runs but left the bases loaded. And we are out of that one, and we go in the bottom of the 8th with a 9-4 lead. Simmons, the left fielder, is going to be up to bat to lead us off, and he's going to draw a walk, so he's finally on bases. He was 0 for 4. And now Jimmy Foxx is up. He is 0 for 2. He's been walked twice, though, in this game. He hasn't gotten a hit. He's going to hit a ground ball to Bregman, who's going to pick it up, throw it to Altuve, who's going to throw it over to first for a 5-4-3 double play. And now Miller is up. Miller has been walked twice, has 2 singles, has a couple of RBIs. And so what is he going to do? He's going to hit a ground ball to Correa for a different kind of 1-2-3 inning. And now we're going to go into the top of the 9th with Houston trailing 9-4. We have a chance to win this one, but Wahlberg struggled in that last inning, so we're going to bring in a relief pitcher, hopefully, to close this one out. And so we are going to bring in Bill Shores to finish this one out, hopefully. He started 13 games. He did have 7 saves. He had 11-6 record with a 3.60 ERA. He's going to be going against the heart of their lineup as they got Altuve, Correa, and Reddick coming up to bat. Altuve's 1 for 4, and he's going to hit a ground ball to Dykes. So we were able to keep their American League MVP from 2017 pretty much in check. So that's going to be 1 down, and now Correa's up. He's 2 for 3 with a double, and that's going to be a strikeout. So a big strikeout, and now they're down to their final out as Reddick, who's 2 for 4 with a double, is up to bat, and he's going to keep the inning alive as he draws a walk. Gurriel is up. He is 1 for 3. He does have a triple. He did get a walk. And here's the pitch, and Gurriel is going to fly this one to Simmons in left field, and that's going to be an easy out as Simmons pulls this one in. And that is going to end the game as the 1929 Athletics, with a huge 7th inning, come out in front and win this one 9-4. In a game that seemed to be close early on, the Athletics had the offense to be able to overpower the Houston Astros. As they got a home run to give them a 3-1 lead, the Astros bounced back to get it within a run. But once Justin Verlander came out of the game and they went to their bullpen, the Houston Astros fell apart, and the Athletics offense came through as they scored 6 runs in the top of the 7th and creating a blowout in this one as the Philadelphia Athletics from 1929 win this one 9-4 and will advance, remaining the top-seeded team in the Ash bracket. 2017 Houston Astros, unfortunately, will be going home. I hope you guys enjoyed this game and are learning about some of the greatest teams in Major League Baseball history. Until next time, this is Coach DK. Have a good one. Bye.